Yeah, Amy's story is a pretty quick run with lots of neat tricks. And it's pretty punishing because the movement is very reliant on conserving your momentum. The first clip... Well, I'm not... Well, this is the first clip. This skips going into the hotel. So it basically skips one loading zone. It's only like a few seconds. So it's not a huge deal, this one. But the clip in the level that you just saw me do skips, like, pretty much almost the entire indoor section of the level. Which, I'm not sure how much it is. Like, 20 seconds, maybe? It's been a while since I just ran through that without doing the skip. And instead of just going forward, you turn around and you can hammer jump in this corner and go into the mirror dimension. And clip back and bounce here, which is the end of the indoor section. And go to the end of the level right away, so that's pretty cool. There's actually an even bigger skip for this level, but I'm very, very inconsistent at that, and this is like the kind of skip you only go for if you want world record. Basically, I could, after when this run dies, I could try to show you. But basically you can climb the whole castle from the outside and avoid even going indoors. But it's ridiculous. It's an incredibly hard series of maneuvers. If I give it like 100 attempts, maybe I could get it. I do have an ILPB with it, but I'm nowhere good enough at that trick to do it in runs. The world record has it, but I'm not trying to beat the world record at the moment. You do a hedgehog hammer minigame, which you have to do because this gives you an upgrade that you don't actually need, but the game wants you to get this upgrade, otherwise the story doesn't progress, so you have to do this hedgehog hammer minigame. And now you go into Hot Shelter, which is the hardest level. It is early in the run, yeah, so you can reset for it, but it's still annoying that you never get runs going. Anyways, there's a clip here. Jump over these. Hit the bomb to destroy those monkeys. Jump over here. Left 1, right 3 on this thing.
It says left 1, right 3.
Oh, jumped slightly too early. Okay, now there's a cool trick coming here. This is called bathroom break, for obvious reasons. Oh, there's apparently a wall here. Just barely make it over this fence, over to the spring. Now there's a silly little puzzle here that you have to do. There is a way to skip it, but it's really silly. I'm not even sure if the IL world record has it. But basically you can pick up these boxes and place them in a very specific way close to the wall, and it pushes you through the wall. But it's really dumb. It's not really run viable, at least yet. Here, use the slope to hammer jump up here. And there's another puzzle here, but you can skip this by doing that. Oh, I actually got it. This trick is really hard. Because there's like some sort of invisible wall here that tries really hard to push you back. But I got it. So that's cool. Amy unfortunately only has 3 stages. And the last one is really straightforward, but there's also like some cool movement tech on the hub world coming up, going into the jungle. I wish Amy had more levels because I really like her movement and her tricks. But either way, it's a cool short run. But we need to go to the jungle now to get into the last level, final egg. Which is where RNG happens, exactly. So no run is alive before it makes it past the RNG doors at final egg. So you jump over here. And then you can hammer jump over here onto this wall on top of the trees and make it over. This is pretty tricky because the wall really likes to push you off, so you have to jump quickly. And then hammer jump over here to do this puzzle. Almost screwed that up. Okay, still save time. Anyways, this level is really straightforward, but it has RNG at the end. So basically there's 5 different doors. And you have to pick one of the doors. And one of them is the correct one. And there's no way to know which one it is or to manipulate it. So 4 out of 5 runs die here if you have a good PB. But you know, it's a 1 in 5 chance. It could be worse. You sometimes have to face a lot worse probabilities in speedruns. Oh, I almost didn't make that jump. That would have been bad. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, we have a run! Hell yeah. Okay, now to hope I don't screw up the hub world. Because that's like the last tricky part. There's one tricky jump coming up here. Where I jump off a slanted rock onto the treetops. Got him. Nice. Hey, H-Chill.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Don't land directly on the raft, because it'll kill you. And final boss. Don't split. Sometimes the auto-splitter splits that for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yo, nice PB though. Yo, Lexi, how's it going? Thank you for the GGs. Yo, Ace. Yeah, it's split wrong there on the final split, but I'm pretty sure that live split keeps the timer counting in the background when you hit the final split. So when I undid the split, it jumped to the correct time. So this time should be accurate from my understanding of how live split works. And it should also work with the in-game timer. So we should be good. Anyways, that was a good PB.